Hey, this is Bethany, and today I am really excited to actually make this video if my neighbor quits mowing his lawn. By the way, you may notice I am wearing some makeup. I'm wearing some, light eye makeup, and I'm wearing light to medium foundation. I will show clips of like my actual skin and the progress and the before and after so you all can see that. And just me without makeup today, as you can see, or me 2 days ago when I did microderm. So yeah, without further ado, let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. I am really excited to make this video because I wouldn't be making it if I didn't think it was helpful to people who have struggled with acne. And I intend to make more acne related videos as well. But basically my skin has been clear or pretty well clear, or what I consider clear, for 4 months. And I just want to sit here and go over what my skincare routine is with you all. So maybe if there's some tips and tricks in there, some of y'all can pick up on them and it might help you out, those of you who are struggling with acne. Because those of you who follow me on social media, no, it's a real struggle. It really brings me down, and it's a big hindrance to me wanting to make YouTube videos. And for my skin to be clear like it has been this nice, this bright, this radiant, I sound like I'm bragging, but for it to be this good for 4 months is just unbelievable for me, and it makes me want to sit down and get back into it, and it really motivates me in a way that I haven't been before. So yeah, a lot of the things I'm mentioning, they're all part of my routine, and all of these things I'm showing you, I have been using all of them this exact way for at least 4 months, and that's how my skin has been improved. I don't think any one given thing can take, the trophy for what cleared my skin. I think it's a combination of all these things that are working really well to keep it where I want it to be. So I want to mention a little bit how my skin has changed in the last 4 months, just to be quick, and then hop right into the routine. So in the last 4 months, I have still been doing microdermabrasion. I've been using a different device, and it's a bit more of like a gentle one, so you can use it more frequently. Because of that, my pores get really nice and refined around my nose, and I notice when they're getting bigger, that's when I need to use it again. My skin is a lot smoother. It looks so much more beautiful when I apply makeup like it never did before. Foundations that I normally would have given a bad review when I was riddled with acne look really good now, and I'm just surprised. So I'm like, where do I rank these foundations? They perform well if my skin's good. And I went through a struggle 4 months ago where it was almost like a beard of acne up under my chin. I didn't want to even leave the house. I didn't want to go to work. I mean, I did, but it's just like, it makes you want to lay in bed and give up, because if you already have all your other natural stresses through life in the day, acne just doesn't help those things. If you're already battling so many other things that you deal with, acne is like the shitty little cherry on top of that cake that makes life harder. But I just wanted to say that I just had a huge struggle with acne within 5 to 6 months ago, and I've come out of it, and I'm just so happy for my skin to be where it is. So without further ado, let me share my routine with you. So before we get into the first step of my routine, which is cleansing, I want to talk to you about how you need to remove your makeup really thoroughly if you can first, like the best you can. I use either baby wipes, baby butt wipes, or these makeup removing wipes by Neutrogena. This is definitely the more thrifty option to go for. You can get these for a little above $2 at Walgreens. These are by Well Beginnings. And then if I need some more heavy duty removal, like, waterproof mascara, I do tend to lean towards these Neutrogena makeup remover wipes, the blue ones, and I'll list these all below. So it's important before you actually go to clean your face that you just remove as much of the makeup as possible. Otherwise, you're rubbing all of that crap back into your face and irritating it. So I just wanted to notate that. The first thing I do is like pre-clean with these. After the wipes comes my cleansing routine. So the cleanser I've been using the most, and I've been using this for 4 months or more, is the Murad Time Release Acne Cleanser. I mentioned this in my recent monthly favorites video. I really do think it's helpful. It's very balancing to my skin. It says it balances hydration and diminishes the visible signs of aging. So not only does it fight acne, it fights the signs of aging, which I'm looking for something like that because, I'm 29 years old right now. I can't use a lot of those harsher acne cleansers that dry out your skin. And then the active ingredient in this is 0.5% salicylic acid, which I do recommend in a cleanser rather than benzoyl peroxide, because a lot of studies have shown that many people's skin will develop a resistancy to benzoyl peroxide and then it just won't work at all, which is that is what happened to me when I was using Proactive, and then my skin just went to crap. So this cleanser I really recommend. I use it twice a day in the morning and night, and I use it with my Clarisonic Mia, or at least I think this is called the Mia, but it's a little chubby one. I got this from the Face Awards. They sent this to me. Otherwise, I would have been afraid to have spent the money on it because they're like around $100 or something. I am frustrated that I still do have to buy the brush heads, but I make them last a long time because I clean them with Dawn dish soap. Wow, this is still wet and it's dripping on me. Ugh. But anyways, so I have the Acne brush head, the green one. And then every day before I use this, I drop a little bit of Dawn dish soap in there. I scrub it against my hand, I rinse it out thoroughly, and then I wash my face with it. So that keeps bacteria from growing in this, and it lets me use the brush head longer. Like, it recommends using them for like 1 to 2 months. I've been using this one for like 3. So just a tip right there. And though I cleanse most often with this cleanser and my Clarisonic, I do occasionally need to exfoliate or scrub. Previously, I was using the Lush Ocean Salt Scrub, but a lot of what I've focused on is making my skincare routine more gentle. So I switched to this Derma E Purifying Daily Detox Scrub. I've purchased this like 3 times since using it. I go through it a lot because I squeeze a lot out. And then I just take my time and gently massage it around my face in circular motions. So yeah, this is recommended for normal to oily skin. It's got marine algae and it's charcoal activated. It just really feels like it gently purifies and cleanses and exfoliates my skin. It's got everything I want, but it's not too harsh. And that's what I use. There's everything I use for cleansing. Now going on from that is prepping for moisturizer, so typically you would use a toner. So every day after I cleanse my face, I tone it. I did used to only tone in the morning, but I decided to do it at night anyways too. But I use this Neutrogena oil-free stress control acne toner. So this toner is 2% salicylic acid. It supposedly has this micro clear technology that helps prevent acne, though I think all toners claim to do that. It helps eliminate shine, it's refreshing and smoothing to the skin, and I just find it to not feel too terribly harsh, though there's probably less harsh ones out there if you want to go for that, like maybe a homemade toner with apple cider vinegar and water or something, which I used to do. So, but I end up liking this one a lot, so I've been sticking to it. And then instead of a cotton ball or like a frizzy pad, I apply it with a cotton disc, and I find this to be important because these smooth discs that I use that have little seams on the edge do not leave little fibrous hairs behind on my face like other cheaper discs I was buying. So I get these smooth ones, like the premium ones. I just think that's helpful because if my face is itchy, I'm messing with it, I'm putting oil from my hands on my face and then more likely to break out. So I recommend that toner and then premium discs. Now before we leave the discussion of exfoliation, I do use microdermabrasion, as I've mentioned before, once or twice a week, and this is what I've been using. Many of you may have found me from my PMD microdermabrasion review video, and for the last 4 months I've been using the Rejuviderm MD by Trophy Skin. I find there to be a lot of benefits and this one to be a lot more adjustable. Now I'm gonna do a full review on this, and I've even filmed parts of that so I can show you like before and after usage and demos and things like that. But I just wanted to state that I do use this as part of my skincare routine at least once or twice a week, and it's easier to use this one twice a week because it's less abrasive. So by using this, my pores get more refined and small in my nose and cheekbone areas since I'm like an oily prone skin. And then additionally, I get a lot more radiance and glow, so I really like that. I do have a lot of people tell me that my skin is really smooth, and oftentimes if I mention I'm 29, they're pretty surprised. I think I can attribute that to my pretty loyal usage of microdermabrasion. I think it just keeps my skin really smooth, and then I'm an oily skin person, so I'm less likely to get wrinkles anyways, though I get like little lines up here, a little puffiness around my eyes and stuff. So yeah, the Rejuviderm MD from Trophy Skin has really helped me out as well too, because it strips away that top layer of like dead skin, slough stuff off, and then all the other ingredients of everything I use deliver into my skin just that much better. So I really love it and I recommend it. Next, we'll move on to moisturizers and topical treatments. What I've been doing recently is moisturizing a bit less because I'm kind of oily, you know, as it is, but you should still moisturize. So at nighttime, I don't actually typically use a moisturizer. This topical treatment is from Curology, and if you haven't heard about them, I just kind of found them as an ad on my Facebook when I was looking for dermatologists to visit for 5 months ago when I was having such a terrible breakout. And basically, Curology is like an online dermatologist. You send them pictures of all your problems, you describe your symptoms and your issues, and they prescribe you something accordingly, and then it ships out to you, and they ship it like every 3 months, but this bottle is supposed to last like 3 months. Mine lasted like a week less than 3 months, so I need to use less pumps, I guess. So anyways, I went online at Curology. Mind you, I'm not being sponsored by this. I've seen YouTubers like talk about this. Not sponsored, they don't even know I'm using it. But anyway, so I went online to Curology, sent them pictures of my face, and I was like, this is how I break out, this is when it happens. Sometimes it's hormonal, it seems like stress, it's terrible, it's on the side of my pillow. And then this is what they prescribed to me, and it arrived pretty quickly. So each bottle is curated to you with supposedly non-harsh ingredients in them to help your skin. Mine has ingredients that, I mean, I probably won't pronounce them right, but it's like niacinamide, I don't know, but I'll put what is in my bottle below. And everything that they prescribe to, because mine has 3 main ingredients in it, they actually send you like information on what that does, that particular ingredient, you know, what to look out for, how long you can expect results. And they did state that it could take like at least 6 weeks before you see a difference. I was already seeing more of a difference by like 3 or 4 weeks, but I really did see like a huger impact of a difference by 6 weeks. And I was like, wow. Amazing. So I would say this, the microderm, and moisturizing my skin and being a little bit more diligent about the things I do are some of the biggest stuff that's made a difference in my skin. Mind you, there's more to my routine. But basically, I use this once each night. That's what they recommended for me. I think you can use it twice a day, but I don't because I don't want to waste it up. And then since I just use this at nighttime, for a moisturizer in the morning, or if I need additional moisturizer, I use the Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair Serum. So I put this on in the morning. I may put it on in the night if I need, but generally I just wear this. Or if I need an additional lightweight moisturizer, I use the Body Shop Oils of Life Gel Cream. It's very lightweight, it absorbs into the skin. I can tell it's like a thinner formula. But it's not like really heavy and it doesn't break me out. So this is what I've been using if I need an additional moisturizer. Mind you, I usually don't. Like I put this on my forehead at night or my neck or something. But this is my morning moisturizer or just general moisturizer usually, and it's just a serum. And then since you can't forget your eyes, I want to talk about my eye moisturizer. I've been using this one for about 6 months. This is the Tarte Marajuka C Brightener Eye Treatment, and it's gone. I got like 1 to 2 uses left. But it is a really thick one. You can just touch it and tap a bit and work it around your eye. And I do find it to be very brightening to the eye area and well moisturizing, but not too much. Like I don't get those little, you know, white pimples that people get if they're using too heavy of a moisturizer or cream. So that is my eye cream I've been using. And then last of all, I want to talk about masks and spot treatments. So the only spot treatment I've been using for months is this Mario Badescu drying lotion. So apparently this is what celebrities use. There's usually like a pink sediment at the bottom. You dip in a Q-tube and you touch it to those troublesome areas and you can sleep with it. It helps dry it out overnight. So that's what I've done. Mind you, I only have to use this like a couple times a month now because I hardly have many issues, which is a crazy thing to say because usually I was like many issues an hour on my face. So not so much. And then the mask I've been using is one I've been sticking to for well over 6 months, I think. This is the Purifying 2-in-1 Charcoal Mask with marine algae and activated charcoal. It's the similar ingredients to the exfoliating cleanser I use, and this is also by Derma E. Mind you, I use this about once a week or once every 2 weeks because I feel very satisfied with the rest of my skincare routine. I used to use masks so often to try to compensate with how irritated and red and inflamed my skin was, and I don't really have those kind of issues anymore. So these are the kind of additional helpers that I use if I need them, but luckily I haven't needed them that much. Alright, so that is my finished skincare routine. Hopefully I notated some facts that can help some of you out who are struggling with acne. I'm pretty amazed I've gotten to a point that my skin's not breaking out much, or I can like just wake up and not want to cry. Because my face usually looks so red and inflamed and angry at me and barely match the color of my neck. and now it does, which is amazing. After so long of having not clear skin, it doesn't feel real. Like sometimes I wake up and I look in the mirror and I'm like, really? Still? Oh my gosh, wow. You know, so it's pretty cool. Not bragging or anything. But yeah, so there's all of the items I used. It's quite a bit. You know how they say it takes like a village to raise a child? It took a village to fix my face. And like I said, I really do think the microderm, the Curology top treatment helped, and then less heavy moisturization on my face. I calmed down how much I moisturized my face because I wasn't over drying it out with treatments and things like that. I went for a bit of what felt like a gentler route. Mind you, there are probably gentler routes out there than what I have done. So hopefully this is helpful to some of you. I know many of you were requesting this video, and hopefully there were some tips in here that could help you. I really hope so. And if so, let me know. Like if you end up using some of these things and they work for you, let me know because I'd love to hear it. It makes everything I do just that much more worth it. So anyways, I thank you all for watching my video. I do have a neck and cleavage skincare video coming up as well. If you'd like to see more videos like this one or that one, please feel free to give me a thumbs up if you like this content. I really appreciate it. Again, I thank you all for watching my videos, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized.